Oh, so I heard that you watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie finally.
I watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Sorry. Let me correct myself. I watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Mm.
2022. They dropped the. There's no the before it, right?
Oh, my bad.
This this movie,
Sorry, Netflix.
this this movie was like the creators watched Halloween 2018 and they were like, "Yo, we can do that," and they couldn't. They could
Everyone's
not do
trying to
that.
do that.
They were like, "We're
You
gonna
know,
do a sequel reboot. We're gonna do a requel." So all the other Texas Chainsaw movies that come after one didn't happen anymore.
yeah,
Um, Leatherface is in his
like
60s.
90.
It's been 50 years since the original, and Leatherface is
Oh, he's at 110.
apparently he's in his 60s, which would mean he was like under 20 at the time, which I do not
Yeah,
believe he was under
no.
20 at the time of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. They're like, yo, we're gonna bring back our final girl, you know, like they did with Laurie Strode, and she's badass, and she's got the cool white hair, and she's grizzled,
But
and
it's
she
a
likes
different
guns. But
actress
it's
because the
not the
original.
same actress because the original actress died. Spooky. Is
Yeah,
that
she
what you were
passed
about to say?
away. Yeah.
Yeah, she passed away. She was fantastic, that actress, and this actress doesn't get anything to do. They introduce her as the sorry, spoilers. They introduce her as the final girl.
Spoiler, 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 spoiler.
Yeah. This new actress from the original movie, right? And then they just don't use her at all. It's not like a Laurie Strode thing where she's connected to any of the survivors of this
No.
new movie. It's not like a Laurie Strode thing where they go to her for advice. What
Yeah.
is like 2018 is, you know how in Halloween 2018 they're like, yo, we have a group of podcasters, because podcasting is what the kids do these days, right? And they're gonna go and talk to Michael Myers. In this movie, you have a bunch of social media influencers. They never specify. We don't know if it was Twitch, who are trying to gentrify a town in Texas,
Yeah.
right? That they
Damn liberals!
have bought and have never been to. They've never seen it before, right?
No, it was they just basically bought out a ghost town.
Yeah, they bought out a ghost town, and yo, did he just fire his fucking Torment at me, bro? What are you doing, dude?
I'm
you
firing my laser beam.
I'm a firing my laser. All right, yeah. So these guys are trying to fucking buy this land, and they want to turn it into like cool shops, cool hipster shops and stuff. And I'm like, maybe this is like a cool place to go with this. You know, you can make some social commentary, and then they just fucking drop, right?
Yeah.
That one of these girls, she is a survivor of a school shooting, and I'm like, whoa, okay, you really
Yeah.
are pushing the social commentary. And then
They
it
went really
never,
deep with it.
No, it never goes anywhere else. They say,
Oh.
like, explicitly say, yeah, she was like a survivor, and they
She's
never
strong,
they never
Seb.
touch the subject. They never touch the subject. They have one flashback at one point, and then it never comes back again.
Wasn't it the whole point that they brought it up was because she picks up the gun from the guy and like uses it?
Yeah. So it's like a, it's
So
like
she overcomes her fear of guns.
guns are
'cause
good
guns
guys.
don't kill people.
Guns, yeah, guns are good guys. They're good. So yeah, they don't do anything with that, and it's almost as if she was written to be this movie's final girl, this movie's main character.
Yeah.
Oh, it got me. And they realize the other actress is better. Let's stick with her for the entire movie. You know, the one we've set up who's got like the issues. No. We're gonna follow what's she called? Mel?
The older sister.
The older
right?
sister. Yeah. And you know what? She's probably the best actor out of the lot. You know? But the rest of them don't have like anything else like going for them in terms of characters. Everybody's just like
They're very flat.
They're flat characters. You could call
Flat,
them
yeah.
meatbags, right? They're just kind
They're
of...
just good for killing.
They're supposed to be good for killing, and a lot of praise this movie is getting is that the kills are really great. Now, I want to say maybe there are some like decent kills. I don't think really worthy of Texas Chainsaw, the name, and they have there's a scene on a bus, right, where a bunch of influencers are trapped on a bus with Leatherface. For whatever reason, they didn't leave the bus beforehand, and they've just been kind of dancing in this purple lit bus, right? And
they're partying. They just bought out a whole ass ghost town, man.
They just bought a ghost town for whatever reason. Oh, classic DVD. I was Survivor fucking rage quit. Okay, so they're on this bus. Leatherface comes onto the bus, and one guy goes to him, "Yo, do anything and you're cancelled." And he's holding his phone out, streaming Leatherface, right?
Killing people.
But you barely see any of the kills. It's so poorly shot. Sorry, I'm barely fucking doing anything in game because I'm focusing so much on trying to remember.
I'm dead, dude.
Yeah, it's all, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Can I say something about that bus scene really quick?
You go ahead. Sorry,
okay.
I've been ranting. I've not let
you know what?
Any space.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna sue them because I came up with the bus scene first, and I can prove it.
Can you?
I can prove it. There was a post on my Stabitha page on Instagram from 2017 or something like that. So for haunted houses, it's pretty popular for party buses to come through.
Oh yeah, that's a great way to have like a moving haunted house as well. I'd imagine.
Just people. No, people just
coming to
rent
the haunted house.
They come to the haunted houses
Right,
and party buses.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm an outside actor.
Yes.
So what do I do when party buses come through?
Go and smack
I jump on them.
Yeah.
I jump in them. The
Jump
drivers, drivers 90% of the time will just open the door for me. And I just go right on in and they start screaming. It's great. I love it.
That's fantastic.
I can send you the link.
Do the party people know it's going to happen?
No, they don't. Actually,
Even
one of
better.
them got mad.
Oh, yeah. No, I can imagine.
No, after I scared them, there was this one lady who was like, "Who even let her on the bus? What is this?"
Maybe they just do think you're scary. Yo, if I didn't know it was gonna happen, somebody came on the bus, like, I've seen your Stabitha, right? I'd freak my shit. I'd be like, oh shit, I'm in a horror movie. This is great. But yeah, I'd be pretty scared.
Hold on, I'll find the Instagram. If you want to play it on stream, that'd be cool as fuck. But hold on.
We'll link it in chat. I don't have the current means or the attention to like put this stuff up on stream.
That's fair.
Yo, so what I was saying was they have a bus scene, right, where Leatherface has got his chainsaw. He's got like 20 people in front of him, right? And he doesn't just mow through them. He like slowly, cumbersomely kills them one by one, and all of the camera work looks like it's straight from the Death Note fucking Netflix movie. You know what? A lot of this movie looks like the Death Note Netflix movie, which I do not like, and is shot with weird Dutch angles and rainy neon streets. Why does this town that needs gentrified, this like ghost town, have like almost Tokyo noir style neon lights in the pouring rain? Why? How are you gonna set a Texas Chainsaw movie while it's fucking raining? Why are you gonna make everything blue? Where is our orange hue? Where is our orange hue?
Artsy. They want to be Twilight, dude.
No, I don't even think it's artsy fast. I think it's just plain laziness, honestly. And like, I saw the trailer, right? And the trailer has some grain to it. I don't know if they've added grain to the trailer to make it look more like the original
the
movie.
Chainsaw. Yeah.
And that's why I was hyped. I'm like, yo, the cinematography looks alright. They got the grain. I like the grain. And yeah, it's shot. It feels like, it looks like oh my fuck, I suck right now in this game.
Yeah, well, I'm not paying attention to shit.
It looks like the Death Note Netflix movie, and I don't get why they decided to get rid of the sweltering heat and the feel of how gross it is to be lost in a desert setting or a, like, you know, pretty dry setting, and they just pour rain on it so you can't really see what's going on. I was so disappointed by that bus scene. Bus scenes have been done better. Better. No cannibalism. No. They how do you pronounce the original director's name of the first movie? Is it Toby Hooper or Tobe Hooper? I think Toby Hooper, right?
Oh, he's right there. I'm not 100% sure.
He's right there. Where was I going with this? Alright, so when he spoke about the characters of Texas Chainsaw, each character, each member of the family was like an integral part of the horror. Each member of the family was part of the horror of Ed Gein, you know, the killer. He was, you know, the movie's kind of based off.
They took all that away.
So this movie doesn't have any of that, and they just try to make Leatherface this Michael Myers-esque character who's unstoppable and who can fucking... There are scenes when this dude is just teleporting around. There are scenes when this dude, like, he's somewhere, and then he's not there anymore. And so I'm just skipping around. I'm kind of losing attention. OG Final Girl, I forgot her name. She has a shotgun right next to Leatherface. Next to his face, in like Leatherface's like bedroom or in his like mum's bedroom or whatever, this lady who's been looking after him. And
no, he was in a fucking like foster home, dude. Like he was in a fucking
which they could have done something
which
cool
makes
with
no
that.
sense. It makes no sense. Like fucking the original.
He wasn't a little kid in the original.
No, he was at least 20 to be the youngest, or right? So like, why are you in a fucking adoption house? This makes no sense.
All right, well, you know, anyway, right? This dude is like cornered in his room with a shotgun to his face, and you got main girl from original pointing the gun at him, being like, "Tell me you remember me, bitch," right? And then it just cuts to a scene with the two main characters outside in the rain, and Leatherface is just there. Did I miss something? Is there a scene where like he jumps through a window or something and then he's next to these girls? Or did they just forget what they were doing? Did I miss something, guys? Let me know. Anyway, I was like, what is this? What is this? They just didn't shoot the footage. They just like... Or maybe it wasn't, like, good enough, yeah? What else is there? There's a scene where... Original Final Girl from 1974, the character, sorry. She goes up to him, shoots him, and then he like turns around and like chainsaws her. It's basically the DVD Maury, where he's like cuts her right through the middle. Does he even like hold her up?
Pee-pee head!
Is he giving you the trapdoor?
You gamer!
Oh.
I love you.
I was waiting for the slap there. I was like, are you tormented? Holy shit. So she's getting like chainsawed up, right? She's so fucking dead. Everybody who's even just been like punched by Leatherface in this movie is dead, right? She's dead. The two final girls are about to get wrecked or whatever, yeah? original final girl wakes up like she's been fucking asleep and just starts shooting him. She's so dead. How is she alive? and then fucking, oh yeah, I mean, I forgot about like the other two hipster characters because they barely have any screen presence. They're barely on screen. They barely have anything written for them that makes them likable in any way. I thought they were going to do something cool with the blonde lady at the start, where she goes off in the ambulance, where we really see Leatherface properly for like the first time. And they kind of have this like tense scene, and it's shot in the sweltering sun, and I'm like, yo, they're going places with this. She has to stay really quiet. You got some fucking Don't Breathe vibes from it, you know, while Leatherface is carving up somebody's face. And the movie kind of takes a big tumble from like that point onwards. There's this scene where so one of the sisters just kind of like sacrificed their life so their other sister could get away, and the other sister who's supposed to run away walks past original final girl, and original final girl who's still alive is like, yo, don't run away, he'll haunt you forever, you know, like Michael Myers does Laurie Strode. Here,
no,
take my
like
gun.
Fucking Ghostface.
Like yeah, like Leatherface was never a Ghostface or Myers type of character or villain, you know? Especially when it comes, he doesn't have a personal relationship with these two at all. So that whole thing. Anyway, so she picks up the gun and she goes to fight Leatherface. And it keeps like playing clips of her in this corridor when she was involved in a school shooting, right? And it's just so, it's in such bad taste, I feel, because if you're gonna do it, like, at least speak about it. But they're like, no, if she had a gun, she could have killed the school shooter. She's got a gun now, she's gonna kill Leatherface, whatever, you know? Like, she should have just stood up to these horrible people, yeah?
How dare you not go back and avenge people's deaths, you 17-year-old.
How dare you do nothing when you were involved in this school shooting? This is your fault. Anyway, they shoot him, they drown him, they escape. Leatherface jumps out in the final like scene.
Grabs the bitch by her hair.
Grabs her by her hair and just cuts her head off while the car, which is
the Tesla,
which is driving by itself.
Fucking Austin, because they're from Austin. Of course, they have Teslas.
They're driving, just drives the sister away while she watches her sister's head get cut off, and she's just like screaming, like there's nothing she could do.
Yeah. Like she can't stop the car right there. Car's driving like at 10 miles an hour. Fucking 10 miles an hour.
It's slow-mo. Yeah, it's like it's barely.
Your sister deserved to die, bitch. Like look at you.
Could have just walked up to the other one and just caught them. You know?
Yeah.
Just
he just needed a power walk for like 5 minutes, and he would have caught up.
They really tried to cheat fans here, I think, because they kind of, you know, it's like they're telling people, oh, yo, this is a legacy sequel. You know, we're bringing back the original character, and you know, you're gonna love it because it's paying so much homage. And are we in this map again? Oh my gosh, right. And
I found bones.
You found bones. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. And it really isn't. You barely ever see MC like from original The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I think that's maybe because they didn't have the original actress because she passed away. And
he's a doctor, can't you see?
Like it doesn't have the same emphasis as to like when you bring Laurie Strode on screen, which honestly by Halloween 2018 is kind of a push because she had already came back and they had already done a requel where they get rid of the past and just make this a sequel to the originals. It's no good. And the final scene is him walking up back to the house Like, I was expecting, like, all of his old family, who are all, like, 90 now, to come jumping out. Like, hey, you're back, Bubba, what's up? Welcome back to the Sawyer house. Guys, I cannot recommend this movie. Maybe if you want something mindless and you're curious, go and watch it. Because as, like, if this didn't have the Texas Chainsaw moniker, it wouldn't be as, like, it wouldn't be such a shitty thing. It would just be a B movie that would, you know, maybe find its place among horror fans as, like, you know what, this is all right.
Yeah, just like it's a cute little cult classic. It could have been a cute little cult classic.
They shouldn't have attached Texas Chainsaw to it, because it's barely, you can barely even tell it's even set in Texas. Like, once you get into, like, the second act and they stop talking about the Confederate flags, you know, like, because it's shot again in, like, neon wet streets, like fucking Blade Runner or something. Bruh.
I'm not racist. That flag reminds me of my great-grandfather who served in the Civil War.
Let me go and say the N-word real quick, just so you remember I actually am racist. Oh, it's always a way, you know, it's a very easy way to, like, it's used in a lot of movies, that same trope where it's like, oh, I got nothing against N-words, you know? It's like, bruh.
Everyone can get behind that. We all know that's bad.
Now, Ghost has just brought up a good point. You turn this into a Dead by Daylight story. The Hillbilly.
Oh my god!
I'd be way more on board. You got the two sisters, where you make them like Claudette and Megan. They're like good friends, right? Oh, yo, that's legit. That's how you're gonna save this movie. Just So, yeah. No, we've had better horror requels. We've had better horror sequels. We've had, in fact, Texas Chainsaw 2. I know it's, like, criticized as, like, a really shit movie, but it's made by the original creator, right? And I enjoyed the movie for what it is. It's doing something different. Where this movie doesn't do anything different. It's so generic. It's so generic. Alright, that's do you have anything else to say about this movie, Spooky? Because, like,
I say, if you want to watch it, just watch it once for the shits and giggles, but don't expect anything. Don't go in there expecting
anything.
I know we just ruined the entire movie for you, but don't expect anything.
There's not too much to ruin, honestly. They did that job themselves. And
that's alright. It's alright.
I liked Mel or Mallory. I forgot her name, but I think she was good. And she really trooped through this movie.
Yeah.
They gave her a lot to do, and she did the best with what she could. I think.
He's still there. Where'd he go?
Alright, we good.
Alright.
Yo, Spooky.
What's up?
Spooky. I think we just did our first podcast.
We did?
We've been talking about this forever.
Oh, shit.
I think we just did our first movie podcast.
Yeah. Let us ruin Texas Chainsaw Massacre.